Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Sorry, I completely lost my train there. Welcome to my channel, welcome back if you are a regular here. This is the continuation of the Idaho 4 series of readings, and I'm about to pull out the next name, but I have a couple of things just to get through first of all. I just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Some of you, when you watch this, it may already be over and done with and past Thanksgiving. So not just for everyone overseas, but everyone in the UK or wherever you're watching, I just encourage you to, look for everything that you should be grateful for in life right now, especially during times when we're all being challenged in different ways and all going through our own difficulties and challenges. And there's always something. There is always something to be thankful for, be grateful for, and say that you can count your blessings. My um I'd like to say thank you for all of you, every single one of you, and I mean this absolutely sincerely, deeply from the bottom of my heart, that every single one of you have changed my life in ways that I never thought possible. When I first started this adventure, the YouTube part of this was just something that I did just as a bit of a laugh, a bit of fun, just thought, see what happens. Wasn't expecting anything to come from it at all. And I'm sitting here now very humbled by all of your support, by how much you've shown me how beautiful humanity actually is. So thank you, every single one of you. I wish I could thank you all individually. Anyway, the next thing I want to talk to you about, first of all, thank you all of you who had responded to the audio quality sound issue. I don't know why the poll was misbehaving so badly by saying when you're ticking the box to say it's absolutely fine, it's coming up that it's too quiet. I don't know, but I'm glad to hear the majority of you feel like the audio is okay. Those of you who did complain about it being too quiet, I don't know if it's a particular video that you've noticed the audio being quiet, or if it's throughout every single video of mine. Is it on any other videos you're watching on YouTube? Because if it is, then you'll probably find it's something maybe to do with your own equipment. But I am still striving to make the audio better than it is. It's my, I don't know, it's my kryptonite, my audio. But anyway, the last thing I just want to mention, because I keep forgetting about it, and it is Black Friday week. And a couple of people have mentioned seeing my beautiful selenite sphere that I have been using and playing with in some readings. So really important, because this I've got a thing about spheres. I kind of collect them ish. I've got a few, put it that way. I just love how tactile they are. This one's just perfect size that you can just kind of play with it in your hand, and it is pure solid selenite. It looks like a ball of ice that's just come out the freezer, because it's got the opaqueness, and it feels like ice as well because it's so super cold. Selenite is really good for cleansing. It's very good for cleansing your space. If you are into tarot or anything like that, it's a great thing to have on your tarot space to keep your space cleansed and clear. It's quite protective. It has protective qualities. It's very good for tapping into your intuition. I will be doing a much more in-depth video on my other channel about the selenite. But the most important thing about this is Otter Spirit have started doing these spheres. They don't just do the selenite, they do lots of different gemstone spheres, and I'm obsessed. So I have got the selenite one because it's one crystal I didn't have for some reason. Comes in this beautiful presentation box, Otter Spirit. So it comes in a box like that. And the most exciting part I've just got to get to comes with the information card as well. This information card tells you about selenite. And the most exciting thing, which you all need to know, is that because it's Black Friday, I will link I'll put the link in the description to, if you want to purchase one of these or one of their bracelets or anything at all, I'll put the link in the description, and the code SUE35 gives you 35% off. 35% off until Sunday. So go and do it now. I wish I'd waited, but I didn't. So thank you guys. And if you've got any questions, please just drop me an email or drop me a comment, and I'll try my best to respond to you. But like I said, I'll be doing a much deeper dive into this on my other channel probably next week. So thank you. That's that done. That's everything I think I needed to say. Now we can get on with the reading. Who is it? I'll put it away. I need to get this out. Oh, that was the other thing. If you, because this sphere doesn't come with a stand, it just comes as a sphere. But you can buy these little plastic stands on Amazon for like next to nothing. I've got a whole bag of them. Don't ask me what they're called. I can't remember, but crystal ball stands or something. I don't know, but then you can just pop it on there and put it wherever you like. Anyway, I'll continue. Name. Oh my God. It's a big one, guys. It's a big one. It is a big one. The person I'm reading for today is Mr. Dan Foreman. I'm not going to repeat his name because I have a fear that this could be one of those videos that gets disappeared. But anyway, if you don't know who he is, please go and look him up. Just look up his name. You'll find out who he is. But we're going to get into this now straight away. This is an important one. So we're going to start with the Clarifying Life Situations deck because he's a new energy. Sorry guys, I just noticed a sorry, I thought someone was at my door. They're not. But as I was saying, there's a rogue card in this pack which doesn't belong there, which I'm going to put to one side because it might be relevant. Let's see. Clarifying Life Situations for Mr. DF. Okay, so 4 cards have been spat out. First card, Vortex of Change. Engage with the vortex of change where energies swirl in transformative dances, moulding anew. Then we have Veil of Illusion. Lift the veils of illusions, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. Shield of Resilience. Employ your shield. Oh God. Employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and career. And the last one is embrace solitude, reflect deeply for survival, keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. The one word that stood out more than any other out of all these cards was shield, because I don't know if he has a connection and I don't know what this is about, but there's something here about eco shield. And again, I'm not going to keep repeating the word, but it's something I need to look into. It's something I need to do some research on, and I don't know if he has any connections to it, but that jumped out at me, which is a strong indication. He's someone who is he's not like a chameleon, but he will adapt to change. He will, he's very hard to I need a better word, but he's hard to shake. I think he's still in the position. I think he's still holding that position. As far as I don't want to, it's so difficult because I don't want to keep going. I don't want to go into the terminology because I do feel like this video is at risk. I think he's still standing. Put it that way. I think he's alienated a lot of people, and I'm talking about personally. I think in his personal life, a lot of people have disagreed strongly with his morals and walked away from him. That's water off a duck's back for him. So I'm going to continue. So the next deck is the True Crime Oracle. Quite a few have jumped out. I'm going to put them to one side until the end. The two cards we have here is Natural Disaster and Intuition. I don't know. I don't know what his power is. I'm being, I don't know what he has the power to do and what he has the power to not do, if that makes sense, in his job. But I almost get the feeling that this is about giving someone the instruction. Something to do with this natural disaster, and the first thing I was thinking is it's something to do with Brian. Is someone being instructed to take Brian out? I don't know, and I don't know if he would have the power to do that. And I also feel like Brian knows. Brian knows. Brian's not stupid. That's what this card is about. It's like, if you can imagine this was Brian, and I don't for a second think that Brian's in that kind of situation at all. But he knows who he should be keeping his eye on and who to look out for. He knows he's not safe. And although there may be equally energy around him of people that are unsafe, I feel like there may also be equally energy around him of people that are trying to keep him safe. So let's continue. The next deck is the Revelations Oracle. So we have wisdom. And we have exquisite. The wisdom card automatically made me feel like knowledge is power. I think he knows what's going on. I think he knows what happened. I think he knows why it happened. I need to think about the exquisite card. I'm specifically getting him telling someone that they were exquisite. And I know that this person's a family man. I know I think he has quite a large family. And maybe his secret was going to get out. Maybe there was a chance that someone was going to spill the beans about what he was up to. And he was not going to allow that to happen. The next deck is the Secrets Revealed True Crime Oracle. So we have affair. And we have missing, and it says abducted by an unknown individual. And it's got a number there as well. $800. That looks like it's part of a telephone number. It's meant to be part of a telephone number. But it's weird when details like that come up on a card. It's so specific sometimes. It's so relevant. This is something to do with Ethan. This is something to do with Ethan. This is something to do with his abduction. The affair isn't connected. Not to Ethan anyway. Ethan wouldn't have known about that. But someone in that house. Someone in that house, and I think it was Kaylee. Had a direct experience with this person, with this man. And I think it was her that he called exquisite, or something that is like the word exquisite. I don't think they were having a full-blown affair. I don't think that. But I think he was probably taking advantage of any online services she might have been providing. He's in the public eye. It would have been very, very easy to blackmail him. Next deck is the Path of Shadows. And we have another rogue card. She told me, when she told me about this person, because she did, I've got several rogue cards, sorry guys. She told me about this person in my Bombshells from Kaylee video. She actually asked me to delve into his children more so than him. So I have to remain open-minded about the fact that it could be, maybe it was about one of his children, but this reading's about him. So, and believe me, I would like to put every single child of his in that jar, but I don't know their names. So if anyone does, please tell me discreetly in an email, please. So this is Path of Shadows. And we have Cauldron, Intention, Alchemy, Manifestation. And Mirror, Self-examination, Understanding, and Acceptance. It's like he feels like he's Teflon or something, that very little, in fact nothing, has ever, you know, everything just bounces off of him. I think he's had to deal with a lot of negativity. I really do. This is the, actually let's do Path of Shadows, the last deck. Keep getting this card. Wounded. Limitations, apprehension. And cultivate. Fostering growth, continued progress. I mean, what does that immediately make you think of when you look at that card? Something green. It's interesting. I mean, if I'm right, and I don't know if I am right, but Kaylee showed me someone. She pointed me to this person. It was very obvious who it was she was talking about, but she also mentioned something about a person who lived on a ranch or a ranch-like area. And I don't know if that's also him. I don't know where he lives or what kind of property he lives on. But imagine if he does, and imagine if he is cultivating things on that ranch as well, which would tie into an awful lot as well. And the wounded card. This is something to do with his pride. It's not a literal about a wounding. This is something to do with him. Something he tried to pull off didn't work, and it really hurt his pride. And I don't know what that is. So let's continue with the tarot. Going to use the neon tarot. These first few cards: embrace solitude, stand strong, veil of illusion, vortex of change. He's powerful. I think he's more powerful than people realise. I think he's one of those people you probably find hard to take serious because he comes across as a bit of a buffoon sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there, but he's got more. I just get the feeling that even if in the world of politics, you know, someone was going to say, listen, I know what powers he has. I know what he can and can't do. There's no way he has this, you know, it's bigger than that. I feel like it's bigger than that. I don't know if it's because he has connections. I don't know if it's who he's related to, but he has some kind of huge influence. And I don't know how, and I don't know why, but that's what I'm feeling. This is clarified by the Page of Wands reversed, which is, I think, one of his children. And the Four of Wands reversed. I think this is to do with one of his children, and I feel like one of his children or grandchildren or something passed, and I don't know why they passed. Four of Wands reversed. It's almost like someone deliberately trying to break them up, interfere with their home life. What's the connection with his children? Why was Kaylee trying to tell me about his children? God, I don't know. I get the feeling that one of his children might even have been involved. And then we have intuition and natural disaster. Is this about Brian, or is this something to do with the case before Brian took the plea deal, did he have anything? Was he the one that gave the command or the instruction to make sure that any evidence was destroyed? Was he the one that said, right, you need to destroy the house, right, you need to destroy any of that evidence that was at that police station or whatever it was that got destroyed, the fire that conveniently got rid of half the evidence? Was he the one that orchestrated that? Again, I don't know if he has the power to do that, or if it's just that he has the connections to do that. And then the question is why? Because he's protecting himself, because he's protecting his family. Clarified by the Six of Pentacles. And the Emperor. I'm trying to figure out who the Emperor is, whether it's him or someone else. Because this is very much about two people working together on a situation. It's like, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. I don't think they're great friends. I don't think they're best, you know, I think they're protecting each other's secrets kind of thing is the thing I'm getting here. Exquisite and wisdom. Clarified by the Lovers. And the Three of Cups. The Lovers is Gemini. It also indicates intimacy. Gemini is Kaylee or Maddie, but I think this is about Kaylee. And the Three of Cups is third parties. So as far as he's concerned, his marriage, Kaylee was a third party, but I don't think they did anything physically intimate. I think this is just about, she had enough on him that she could have ruined him if she wanted to. And I don't know why she would have threatened to do that. Something's happened that made her feel, I don't know. I need to have another session with Kaylee. And then we have the Missing card and the Affair. Clarified by the Queen of Swords reversed. And the Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords reversed again. Can be Kaylee, can be Maddie. But this is like after they've... If this is about them, it's after they've passed. And as far as I'm aware, Kaylee and Maddie were the last two people to be unalived. The Eight of Pentacles. What is this about? Affair. God, unless it's something else. Unless this is about him having had liaisons with someone else in the past that went missing. Conveniently went missing. Did Kaylee know about it? Did Kaylee find out about it? Was Kaylee being a bit too nosy? The mirror and the cauldron, clarified by death. And the moon in reverse. So if this was a hit, he ordered it. And I don't think he ordered it on the whole house, but if it was a hit, and I don't, it's so complicated. I mean, does he have any power over the people that are incarcerated as to whether or not they get, does he have any power over that? People who are about to be sentenced or sent down, the people that are about to be freed. It's something here about this as well. It's like, I don't know. And then cultivate and wounded. Four of Pentacles. And 10 of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is how he likes to be in control. He doesn't like answering to anyone. This is, he has to be the one that gives orders. He will not take orders from anyone. 10 of Pentacles is money. That's what drives him. The money and the power. He can't do everything he'd like to do. He's still limited. He's still got limitations. He can't just, even though the stuff he seems to get away with is just unreal, but he's still got limitations, and that frustrates him. Because maybe there's certain things he'd like to have the power to be able to do, but he can't. I'm going to sorry guys, I'm going to read the stray cards that came out at the beginning. So the first one that came out from the different that was mixed in, it was the stray card, is this one, and it's the watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. I think this is just an indication of him being very proud of the fact that his plan came together in some way, that everything went according to plan. Which is the first time I felt that, because any other time I felt like this did not go according to plan, and they've had to kind of react to a situation unfolding in real time, and maybe I don't know, maybe it was never intended that 4 people were going to be unalived. And maybe he's that heartless that maybe he only ever intended one person to be unalived, but oh well, 3 extra people, who cares? It's that kind of energy. Then we have meeting. Wow. Cover up. Boat. Desert. Clean up. And crime of passion. So there was a meeting It's so obvious. But there was a meeting about how to, how to do the cleanup, how to do the cover up. It's like, this is what we do moving forward. What's the boat and the desert about? Maybe he around this time of, the aftermath, he went off on his jollies. Maybe he's got a boat. Maybe he went off on his boat. Maybe he got rid of some evidence because he's got a boat and he took it out on the boat and buried it at sea. Who knows? Maybe he's got, I don't know, maybe he went somewhere that is like Arizona as well. Does he have property in Arizona or somewhere? But like, the evidence has been spread far and wide, and I don't, important evidence anyway. This is an important reading. This is a significant reading. And again, I'm only tapping the surface of this, even though it makes me feel so nervous to even explore it any further. This is either about this person having a hand in, direct involvement in, as in giving instruction, or just knowing everything that's going down and approving of it. I don't know what it is, but again, I need to tap into the children as well, but I don't know how much I'm risking here. I don't know how much I'm risking, and I need to be really careful. So, yeah, let's just hope this video actually gets out and it is published. But thank you guys. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys, as always, for your love, your support, your encouragement, and your engagement that I return to you tenfold. If you haven't done so already, thank you so much, all of you. You are being so amazing about my second channel, which is coming up here in a second. So if you haven't done so, please check out my second channel, subscribe, sit and watch your daily readings, your monthly readings. Thank you. Until next time, enjoy the journey.